And welcome back to Spider-Man. Since last time, I completed all the Sable strongholds, the prison camps, the prison crimes, the Sable crimes.
Shopping cart dents your car. You take it to the auto body shop, only that shop is a front for a drug lord called Tombstone, and he and Spider-Man have decided to have a power struggle at that precise moment. Sir, tell us the rest.
I start to go in and I see Spider-Man fighting this massive guy with fangs like a shark.
That would be one Lonnie Lincoln, a.k.a. Tombstone. Did it seem they were fighting over drug profits or merchandise? I understand there's talk of a new drug that turns its users into zombies.
I don't know what it was about. I got my ass out of there.
Sir, I understand you've been through a lot, but please refrain from using that kind of language. This is a family show.
Sorry. Anyway, I'm glad I...
Which children would listen to J. Jonah Jameson?
Heroes. What a relief. I think we can all use a happy ending.
I thought this was a family show.
Jared, get rid of him!
See, the question isn't whether or not somebody else would have taken care of Tombstone. The question is whether Spider-Man was inconveniencing the city of New York. Specifically, one person from getting his car repaired. I think if Spider-Man wasn't there fighting Tombstone, that would essentially mean that there's an auto body shop in which some regular guy's gonna bring in his car to get it fixed, and the only people there to service the car are drug lords. So it's like, it's not exactly a good exchange there. So yeah, I stopped all the crimes so that I can finally swing around the city in some degree of peace. Let's see, what am I supposed to take a picture of here? So there are hidden photos all around the city.
Got it.
Secret photo ops. You need a specific gadget in order to make them appear on your map. But they don't appear on the whole, they only appear on the mini-map. They don't actually appear on, the whole map. So it's kind of like, if you want to find them, you gotta swing around the city. But if there are crimes going on, if there are people taking pot shots at you from rooftops, that kind of gets a little bit difficult. So I've been trying to kind of if I see one pop up, I'll try to kind of sneak in and see if I can grab a photo, whatever it's trying to get me to take a picture of. Most of it really doesn't result in Spider-Man saying anything specific related to the item in question. A lot of it is just, wow, I love photography. Photography is the greatest. Also, stopping all the Sable crime and stopping all the outposts doesn't necessarily evict Sable, but it's more like, okay, you can't just arrest people for no reason. What is this?
Great.
The Latin...
God, how
God
much
damn
I
it.
love photography.
Photography is the best!
There's the reservoir. No sign of Scorpion. Better take a closer look. Now, if I was a mercenary dressed like a Scorpion, where would I be?
Behind me?
Me, I'd end it now. But Octavius is paying, and he wants to torture you, which I respect.
Why does Spider-Man, or why does Octavius want to torture Spider-Man? I suppose Otto has realized that Spider-Man is essentially a kink in his plans.
Whoa. What the... Is that a sea of poison? Can't be. This can't be real. Must be the poison. But I can't take any chances. Gotta get to higher ground and analyze whatever he injected me with.
First, deal with your hallucinations, then deal with the actual physical aspect of the problem. Although, I was not expecting Alice to suddenly take a last-minute trip into Wonderland this close to the end of the game. Like, this almost feels like kind of like...
Should be safe for a minute. Need to analyze the neurotoxin so I can create an antidote.
Of course, another of these spectrograph
Scorpions
puzzles.
made some upgrades.
They will not be strong enough to defeat me. Or they might, I don't know. So let's just start tossing some things around. Nope. Alright, so that worked. And that worked. Okay, and that was actually really, really easy. These last few spectrograph puzzles, well, I guess they figure since these puzzles are part of the,
My brain will create nightmares that my body thinks are real.
like, these are part of the plot. These are not the optional spectrograph puzzles.
I have to create the antidote fast. First, I need a natural steroid. Extract from an Eclipta alba plant should do the trick. ESU's greenhouse is nearby. Hope it's in season.
Also, this reminds me of there was an earlier mission in which something was going wrong with the network, and that caused, like, a weird, like, layer of electricity to kind of spiral throughout the sky. So now they replaced the electric layer with green. Nope. Skipped it.
There's the greenhouse! The Eclipta alba should be inside the greenhouse.
There we go.
There it is.
Now I'll just rub this plant all over my face until I feel better.
Where'd it go? Is this real or in my mind?
It can be both.
Doc?
Huh.
It's just the hallucinations intensifying. You can get through this.
Doc? You sound...
You sound not insane.
Interface affected my mind. My obsessions were always there, but the interface allowed me to fully embrace them.
I have to fix this. Fix you! Somehow!
Ah, Peter. Always trying to shoulder the responsibility, even when there's no hope. I can't tell you how many times your unfettered optimism has kept me going when things look bleak. I'll miss being with you. I really will.
I'm sorry, Doc. I'm so sorry.
Yes, you're sorry. And yet, you let it happen.
Oh my.
I wonder where your priorities lie. I mean, if I was really
Okay.
that important to you,
So this is still just
why would you let me
hallucination,
destroy
Otto.
myself?
He lures Peter in
I can help
by
you.
making him think he is
The
the
neural
decent
web,
Otto.
It's affecting your mind.
You mean the neural web you helped create? The hard truth is, you did this to me. Without your help,
There's the Eclipta alba.
So is Peter Parker... Oh my god. Is Peter Parker responsible for the creation of Dr. Otto Octavius? Would Otto have figured it out on his own? In theory, I would say the answer to that question is yes.
I need time. But I need an antitoxin to mix a permanent antidote. One of Harry's research stations was developing a synthetic atropine. Gotta get there fast.
Yeah,
Giant deadly scorpion tails. Lovely.
lovely.
Thanks, brain.
How you feeling, Spider? Raw pain crawling up your spine.
Yeah.
Scorpion? How'd you get this number?
Always asking all these interesting questions. It's not how am I calling you. It's
Am I calling you? Or am I just a hallucination?
screams of your dying brain.
Real or no? When I cure this poison, I'm coming for you, Mac.
Please talk, little bug. Have fun chasing pink elephants.
It appears that these scorpion tails are meant to be dodged, but luckily I happen to be going past them at such a pace that, I don't even need to worry about dodging them. And, alright. That landing was graceful enough. And you can almost say that's a theme for, like, the entire story. Like, the beginning of the game opens with you fighting Kingpin, who you know is a villain, ruining the city. But once you defeat him, it creates this opening for other villains. The idea that Spider-Man created that opening and allowed all of this to happen by defeating the Kingpin.
The me polite society found inconvenient. The parts of myself I suppress. You helped me break those chains.
But at the same time,
I'm sorry. I'll find a way to help you.
is Spider-Man responsible for the crimes of others?
You never help anyone. Poison isn't it. You are the poison. Everyone you touch suffers.
Oh,
Stop
parkour.
running from me. Let me try.
I want nothing from you. You're a failure at life, love, career. You bring nothing but pain.
No, stop. I'm not giving up on you. Please, just talk to me. I can help you.
So you can treat me like all the rest. Detaining me, suffocating me. No, I will let my genius shine on its own.
If there's no other choice, man.
Saw you, Peter, taking notes, stealing ideas,
A rat in my own lab.
I think I called you a friend.
And what side, what way is up anymore, actually?
I've always supported you. I always will.
Supported me by selling my ideas to Norman, by sabotaging my greatest works. Don't think I didn't see.
I assure you,
Please, Doc.
I have no money. I clearly didn't sell any of your ideas. Like, it's a good thing that Peter doesn't actually have his own apartment anymore, because it probably would have been taken over by gangs. Saves him a little bit of trouble. I wonder how the property value will look by the time this game is over.
The antidote. Looks like I'm headed back to the lab.
I at least should dodge at least one of those attacks.
Don't worry. Plenty of surprises left for you. We'll see each other again real
Ah. There are a lot of scorpion tails. Like... Ah, damn it.
Poison's bad. I should have known that.
Almost there. Ah,
Made it. Somehow. But I'm running out of time. I need to mix the antidote.
and I need to do it by walking really, really slowly into this hallway. Oh, okay.
You're in my domain now. You're just like us, trying to steal my genius. Every
Everything that happens now is your fault! I knew you were laughing!
Thought I forgot about you.
Ah!
Thought I forgot about you.
Nope, that was a easy
Are
jump.
you even real?
Hold still, I'll show you.
That gave me an opening. Another hallucination. At least he had an imaginary glass jaw.
At least my hallucinations aren't incredibly armored. That would be really inconvenient. Oh, nope, now there are a lot of them.
Sure it is. Now I know you're the poison trying to distract me. Bring it on. One down.
You're a loser. All you'll ever be is a loser.
Can't let him get to me. Got it.
I don't know, I'd rather be a loser than a mass murderer. Just saying. If those are the only two choices,
A few more left.
The world would be better off without you. And you.
Gotta get rid of him and focus on the job. Another one down.
and one more.
One more.
Oh, nope. I would imagine the actual fight against the Scorpion is going to be a little
I
trickier.
can barely stand up. There's the centrifuge I need. Finally. I'm running out of time. I think I did it. Where'd my suit go? I think I took decontamination a little too far.
Well, at least he remembered his mask.
Clothes on. Much better. Let's just go ahead and forget that ever happened.
Alright. I guess it's back to the street. Out of curiosity. Nope. Spider-Man's birthday suit does not remain a unlockable option.
Head's still foggy. Need to work the last of this poison out of my system before I tackle the other villains. Good time to go on patrol.
That's too bad I already did it. Sorry, Spidey. You're just gonna have to go into the next fight with a mild case of poison in your system.
MJ, hey. Mind if I toss a kind of thorny ethical question at you? When is it okay to give up on a friend?
Oh, wow, Pete.
Oh, my.
Auto?
That obvious, huh?
Yeah, understandable, though. Man, the high-minded, generous part of me wants to say never. Being a true friend means being there, even when people lose their way. But with what Otto's done, I just don't know, Pete. I guess you have to decide if the Otto Octavius you knew was still in there or not. Maybe if he was ever even in there at all.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
Thanks, MJ. I gotta process some stuff, I think.
Call me anytime, Pete. I'm here for you.
I guess to paraphrase the Joker in the comic The Killing Joke, was Dr. Otto Octavius simply just one bad day away from becoming a terrorist? Was he just one bad day away from exposing random New Yorkers to a horrible contamination that would kill and destroy them? If that is the case, then yeah, he would be essentially irredeemable. Like everything that he said about his work on the tentacles was what eventually became. Like he was thinking smaller with the biotic arm, but as the project got bigger in scope, like did he ever really care about helping out that one guy with the one arm? Be able to use his missing limb again, because he definitely forgets him pretty hard once he's got the whole neural network thing going on. And he starts concerning himself less with what he is intended to do, and more with what, the time remaining on his own illness. Which you could then say it kind of makes him, like everything he does in the game, kind of connects him to his villains.
Okay, I need to get after Scorpion, but I haven't seen Aunt May face to face since the fire. I think I can afford a quick pit stop at Feast.
Like, much like Mr. Negative, he has a grudge against Norman Osborn. Much like Vulture, he is dying. Like Electro, he is seeking impossible odds to better himself. Like the Rhino, he is trapped in his condition. Who does that leave remaining? The Scorpion? And the Scorpion just needs money to pay his debts. Much like the Scorpion, he knows what it is to be poor. And by initiating his goal, he essentially connects both in his plan to fight against Norman Osborn and to wreak chaos, but he also connects with the other villains. Alright, it has been a while since we visited Aunt May. Absolutely nothing wrong with dropping in, see how she's doing, and then go off and fight crime.
Until Miles gets back, the best thing we can do is keep everyone fed.
Okay, Miles is in danger.
It is so good to see you. How are you? Healthy?
I'm good. How are you holding up, May?
Good, but busy. Oh, let me go.
Oh, there.
Remember that part where you just said I'm good but busy?
Once about accepting that I'm human just like everyone else.
You and Ben. Masters at turning my own words against me. I am fine, Peter. Just a little rundown.
Where's Miles? Could he help out?
Oh, he is. He's off picking up medical supplies from the relief center. It's amazing how quickly we go through antibiotics.
Okay. You stay off your feet for a bit. I'll organize the unloading and check in with Miles. Deal?
Deal. Give me a chance to nurse my wounded Parker pride.
Come on, Miles, answer. Don't make me worry about you and May.
Ooh, stealth mission as Miles? I forgot we did have that playable mission as Miles earlier in the game.
Quiet. So much for a milk run.
That was like part...
Even do this. Looks like an exploding bulldozer went through here.
An exploding bulldozer crashed through here. Like a giant rhino.
Head made when the big guy hit him?
Like a bug on a windshield. Splat.
All because he made one
Need to
stupid
distract
crack
him.
about the guy's
Hacking
suit.
app should work.
Freaking intense.
Dude's got issues, man. Big ones. I heard that.
Time to move.
A lot of broken glass to walk around.
Should be able to hop that wall. Medical containers in that tent. Maybe this will be easy.
Maybe. Although essentially this is kind of like a mixture between MJ's stealth missions and Watch Dogs.
No antibiotics. I need to keep looking.
You two, get over here. All right already.
So I'll distract him with that guy.
This can stop right now. Just give us the location.
More supplies over there. Need to get past these guys.
I don't have that information.
Believe me, I hate watching Benson wail on you. Turns my stomach.
Alright.
Don't have clearance for that. Why are the super dudes so set on taking out these relief centers? Something about Osborn. You want to
Hey, look at that little shop light over there. That suspicious shop light. Same goes with you.
Another supply tent. A couple trauma kits. No antibiotics.
Oh my.
Somewhere.
Looks like they're gonna divvy up the supplies. Oh boy. They better not try to short us.
Gotta avoid that sniper.
That sounds like a good plan.
Bro, relax.
Which I would imagine means avoiding his laser light in specific. So he gets distracted by that. I circle around. And nobody is any the wiser.
More supplies.
The convicts are pretty good at separating the antibiotics from everything else.
Amoxicillin. Perfect.
Oh my.
That is a very large man.
What about his unarmored parts?
Exploding bulldozer.
Supply routes and schedules. Now!
Gentlemen, I apologize. My associate is inelegant. He doesn't understand the fine art of persuasion.
Oh my. Yeah, Miles definitely needs to get the hell out of Dodge.
What was that?
Check it. Now.
Ooh, is this an escape scene? A non-stealth escape scene as Miles?
Don't think he saw me. Time to get out of here.
No, he saw you.
Come out! I have no time for this. We are having fun with lights now? I will have fun with your face. Come out! And I promise not to crush.
Please don't see me. Please don't see me.
There. Ah, damn it.
Where are you?
So he's essentially making the way forward for me? Or not? Huh. Alright, let's head around, see if there's something for me to hack. Oh, I could probably just climb these boxes. Alright.
It's right past him. Wait for it.
And is he just kind of stuck there, walking against the crates? What on earth is going on here? Nah. Check, check, check. Alright, that took a couple tries. But I finally passed him.
More games!
I gotta be getting close to the exit.
With any luck. I mean, I understand the idea, the reasoning for this, because like, he's supposed to be the supervillain. people like MJ and Miles aren't expected to be able to take him on.
Maybe if I get up there.
When I find you, I will crush you!
That container.
Yeah!
That's my exit.
You cannot hide!
Run across there. And was that enough?
I need to get him to clear the opening.
Now, does he come in from there?
Go.
You don't have to tell me twice. It is Chase of Goose. What surprises me is he doesn't, when he gets angry, he doesn't just speak in his own language.
Guess you let May know I have these.
Get off me! Just give us the wallet! Give it us, man! Help!
Does Miles get a combat scene?
Leave him alone! Big mistake, kid.
You can't just push people around like that.
Or what? Like this? Haha, kid's got guts.
Hip squared.
What the hell's he saying?
He's just talking to himself.
Whoa.
You want a taste?
Yeah, just knock that guy. No, you're good, kid. You just busted him in one punch.
You want a taste? I gotta work on my fight banner.
If you expect to, like, here, that's the thing. If you expect to be a member of the Spider-Verse, you really have to know how to quip during fights.
Hey, so, don't freak out, but, I gotta fill you in on some stuff.
But at least we essentially know what the Rhino and Scorpion are up to. They're tracking down Sable shipments. For what purpose? I don't know. Does it have something to do with the reservoir? Or was the reservoir just a way to kind of lure Spider-Man out?
Miles. Stick close to Feast. If the convicts get desperate, they may try to raid the shelter.
Way ahead of you. Anything else happens here, I'll let you know.
Great. Thanks, Miles. Yuri, figured out Rhino's deal. He's attacking Oscorp's relief centers.
Think I know which one he's hitting next. Reports of a possible earthquake and/or demolition derby at the Harlem Center.
Sounds like our boy. Headed there now.
You holding up okay?
Tired, but hanging in there.
We'll get through this. Keep it safe.
I would imagine a demolition derby during an earthquake would be an event of a lifetime. Like, nobody who goes to that demolition derby / earthquake and lives will forget that specific day / night.
Because some people are spreading scurrilous rumors about me, I want to address the matter of the Scorpion. Right?
Oh yeah.
Yes, I paid for the procedure that empowered him. We desperately needed someone to bring down Spider-Man. His not my fault. The treatments drove him crazy. It's that ivory tower elite scientist who was so hungry for my money, he didn't take proper precautions. No one believes in personal responsibility more than J. Jonah Jameson. But in this, I can categorically say, I am blameless.
Right. So if J. Jonah Jameson is blameless in the creation of Scorpion, then at the very least Peter Parker can say he's blameless for the creation of Doc Ock. Whereas, like, you look at the two projects, like, okay, J. Jonah Jameson wanted a replacement for Spider-Man, which is essentially something nobody asked for but him. And Doc Ock wanted to use that technology to help out the world, which I'm sure a lot of people asked for. There are a lot of people who could have possibly used... Oh, hidden picture time. Who could have possibly used that technology.
Messed up piece.
But alas, much like the Scorpion, it drove him insane.
Beautiful.
Oh, and I don't expect to actually do all of the secret photo ops. I'm just hitting them up as I see them. If I see them. Maybe one night I'll just get bored, swing around the city. But I doubt it. If there's like one missing, I might like... And the thing is, it doesn't really record on the map which ones you've been to. So even if I looked up where they were, I still wouldn't know like which ones I've actually been. So, I admit it. I'm not a completionist. Treat that how you will. In the meantime, we've got a photo to take, and then we've got the Rhino to fight.
Perfect. Pick on someone your own size, Rhino.
There is no one my size, Poke.
Or maybe we could just talk it out. Rhino, what's with the team up? I thought you were a loner.
Alright. So I'm supposed to...
So what's the end for these particular memes?
Freedom! True freedom! No more freedom! No more Rhino!
Ah, damn it. Haha!
I always liked this suit. So distinctive.
Be thankful, Poke. Without suit, I make less trouble for you.
Would he stay a career criminal without the suit? Here, come for me right here.
Okay, Rhino. Let's wrap this up.
Oh. I knew it was too easy.
Never send an 8-ton infant to do a man's job. Let's finish this.
Oh, Scorps, love you, but you do know it's rude to cut in, right?
What were you gonna do if I didn't show up? Beg
Oh my.
him to give up?
Yes, Justice, that is exactly what I would have done.
Ah, like an old married couple, you two.
Damn it. No, I'm not. that's essentially my problem with the targeting system in this game, is that like it's hard to select one person in between two. Ah, there we go.
You have a name yet?
Head damn it.
How about
Damn it.
we murdered Spider-Man and used his corpse for a flame?
Target, please! You embarrassed yourself! Move it, Target! Watch where you're going, you idiot!
Ah,
Watch where you stand!
Alright. I think I know what's going on here.
Get him, you idiot! Get him! Fuck up! Help drop!
Guys, please! There's plenty of me to go around.
Alright, I wanted to see if I could get like another hit there, but... Yeah, where did Scorpion go? There we go.
Rhino's getting his suit removed. What did Octavius promise you, Scorpion?
Money. Scorpion has no principle. He fights for profit.
Untrue. I'd rip Spider-Man's face off for free. The money's a bonus.
Watch where you're going, you idiot!
I wonder how much damage they do to each other.
Stop blocking my way! Stop aiming right at me!
Alright. Nope.
We failed because of you, Gargan. You will know the pain this suit can cause.
Try it, Red. Hell, maybe I'll just pull you out of this suit myself.
Starting to feel like I don't even need to be here. You guys want to talk?
Gargan, I will squash both myself.
Oh my. Scorpion's not getting back up from this one.
Could just stop now, you know. I won't tell anybody.
Then leave your skull uncrushed. There is fun in that.
Rhino's stunned. Time for Fist of Fury.
Come here, ouch! I will teach you to throw real punch!
My jaw's already absorbed that particular lesson. Thanks.
Alright. Okay, looks like we got another one over here.
Didn't I hear you took a poetry class in the raft? Like a therapy thing? That's so good!
Do you know what Octavius will do if he finds out you failed?
I failed?
Yes, you freak show!
Alas, just because they're...
The other time might help you boys learn to play nice.
And that's why teamwork is important.
All right, Yuri, that's 4 down. Just Octavius and Lee left.
Something tells me they won't be as easy. They're only half our problem, though. Devil's Breath cases are getting worse, and Oscorp is being coy about an anti-serum. I'm worried they're seeing dollar signs in a seller's market.
I'd expect nothing less from our beloved mayor. Leave Devil's Breath to me. One of my best people is on it.
Pete, hey. I've been through the city, state, and federal databases. If this Devil's Breath lab does exist, it's off the books. The only other place I can think to look is in Norman's personal files.
I've already been through his office computer. Are you thinking his penthouse? That building's full of Sables, man. If they spot me, other residents could get hurt in a firefight.
And they will definitely use maximum force.
I can sneak in, find the lab
lab's location and get out. If anything goes wrong, I'll call you for backup.
Okay. It's risky. We need that location.
Alright. We switch from a Miles stealth mission to an MJ stealth mission. Will she have to be running, hiding from the Silver Sable herself? I suppose we'll find that out next time in Marvel's Spider-Man.
Does anyone else find it suspicious that this Rhino person always knocks down buildings and tears up roads, which someone ends up making money rebuilding? Am I suggesting a conspiracy? You're damn right! Now, if you've seen the man testify in court, you know the Rhino is too stupid to plan anything himself. So who's the mastermind? Well, who else is always there? Supposedly fighting Rhino, but actually leading him around like a red cape does a bull. Say it with me! Spider-Man!
Although I suppose nobody actually knows that Peter Parker is incredibly poor. And he does wear those sleek spider suits. I just passed through those helicopter blades. Thank you for watching. If you've still got the itch for more content, why not give one of those links a try? Got some questions or comments, you can comment down below or send it on over to itsoundedgoodonpaper@gmail.com. That's itsoundedgoodonpaper@gmail.com. In the meantime, so long, folks.